Okay, thank you for coming. We're going to call to order the Municipal Building Authority meeting of 2019. Nominations are now in order for trustees for the Municipal Building Authority for 2019. Do I have any nominations?
I would nominate Dave Nikponsky for president.
Let's do that in a minute. Let's do the Board of Trustees.
Oh, sorry. Because we didn't do the meeting schedule either, did we?
Yeah.
How many are there?
The council is usually the Board of Trustees.
Then I would nominate the council as the board of trustees.
I'll second that.
Okay, the council has been nominated for Board of Trustees. Jennifer, roll call.
Mr. Ross.
Aye.
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 Aye. Nominations are now in order for election of officers. Are there any nominations for president?
Yeah, we'll revisit my last nomination for Dave Nikponsky.
Dave Nikponsky has been nominated for president. Are there any further nominations? Hearing none, Jennifer, please call the roll.
I'll second.
We don't need seconds.
Look at Dale. He's just going right on.
Oh, we don't need? Okay.
Oh, you don't need it? Oh, okay. Dale, for the newbie, you're pretty good.
He's got a cheat sheet.
You follow, I get it.
Jennifer, roll call.
Mr. Ross.
Aye.
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 Aye. Roll call, let's see. Nominations now for vice president. Do we have any nominations for vice president?
I would nominate Jim Brass for vice
I'll
president.
second that.
That came so darn fast from
Thanks.
Dave.
Are there any other nominations? Jennifer, roll call.
Mr. Ross.
Can I vote no?
Yeah.
Aye.
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 Aye. Nominations are now in order for secretary.
I'll excuse me, I'll nominate Brett Hales. Just
I'll
moving up the
second.
list.
Any other nominations?
How often do we meet? I'm kidding.
Once a year.
Once a year.
With no other nominations, Jennifer, roll call.
Mr. Ross.
Aye.
Ms. Turner.
Aye.
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 Aye. Nominations are now in order for treasurer.
I'll nominate Diane.
Diane, you cracked me up.
You had.
She thought she was getting out of it.
Diane's been nominated for treasurer. Are there any other nominations?
Nope.
With that, I'll close nominations. Jennifer, roll call.
Aye.
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 Aye. Thank you. We'll close the meeting.
My goodness, you did good.
It's
Oh.
not, we got to adopt the schedule.
Oh,
He's got to reopen the meeting.
okay. We'll reopen the meeting.
I'll make a motion we adopt the resolution adopting the regular meeting schedule for the Municipal Building Authority of Murray City for 2019 and electing trustees and officers for the calendar year 2019.
I'll second.
Roll call, Jennifer.
Mr. Ross.
Aye.
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 Aye. Now we'll adjourn.
And with that, I'll call the council meeting to order. I'd like to have the, let's see, Jim McNulty, I've asked you to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
The audience, please stand. Please repeat after me. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. We'll now have the approval of the minutes. Do I have a motion for the October 18th minutes?
No, if there's no questions, I will move approval of October 16, 2018 council minutes.
I'll second.
Motion and seconded. Jennifer?
It's just us.
Oh, that, okay. All right.
Just all in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Thanks, Jim. Okay, we're now at the citizen comment portion of our meeting. This is an opportunity for the citizens to take 3 minutes to express any views they may have. With that, I'll open up the meeting for citizen comments.
My name's Allison Treese. I'm with NeighborWorks Salt Lake, and we're on 4843 South Poplar Street. I was here last week, so I won't take much of your time, but I just wanted to go over, for those of you that don't know, we're a nonprofit organization, and we focus on neighborhood revitalization. And we have some loan products that we can offer to low-income housing, low-income people to help them get into house. We have down payment assistant loans, home buyer education classes, first mortgages, home improvement loans. And I just brought some brochures, and I wanted to make sure the council and everyone here, if you don't mind passing those around, had kind of the information of some of the things that we can offer to help the citizens of Murray. So that's all I had to say. Thank you.
Thank you. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. Anyone else? Okay, seeing none, we'll close that portion of the meeting for citizen comments. We're now going to move to the business items. We have no public hearings tonight. The first business item would be to consider a resolution providing advice and consent to the mayor's appointment of Robert White as the city's Information Technology Department Director. Mayor Camp.
Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to present Rob White to you tonight. I hope you had a chance to look at your packet and see, Rob, of course, you all know Rob, and of course, his extensive background. He has over 35 years in the industry and 20 plus with Murray, 21 or 22. And of course, Rob, I want to recognize your 4 years you served in the Army, too, and thank you for that service. Even though that was a long time ago, it's still... So, with that, I present, first of all, Rob, will you stand? And in fact, come on up. So what I'd like to ask you if after you vote, I'd like to have Rob say a few words. Depending on how you vote is what his words will be.
It hangs in the balance.
We'll take a motion, and then we'll proceed with, if appointed, we'll proceed with the oath of office. So I'll entertain a motion.
I'd be more than happy to make the motion to adopt the resolution providing advice and consent to the mayor's appointment of Robert White as the city's Information Technology Department Director.
I'll second that.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
Mr. Brass?
Aye.
Ms. Turner?
Aye.
Mr. Hills?
One of the easiest ayes ever.
Mr. Naponsky?
Aye. Okay. Now, I think should we do the oath of office first, Mayor, or do you want to?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go ahead and do that. I was just going to say thank you. I didn't think we had the votes. I told Rob that before the meeting.
Okay. Let's do the oath of office.
I, Robert White, do solemnly swear support, obey, and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Utah, and perform the duties of my office as the Information Technology Director of Murray City with fidelity. You really want me to speak?
Yes.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. I want to thank the mayor and the staff for nominating me for this and then for your votes today. I'm only as good as the people that I work with and people like Ryan and Trong and Isaac and all the people that support the IT department and assist the city. They're the cogs that keep this going and keep the wheels turning. And I'm just really appreciative of my staff and the opportunity to hopefully make them shine even more and get more accomplished for Murray City and make sure that we can continue to move forward for the IT and for the city. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Will you introduce your family?
Oh, yes, please. So my lovely wife, Carrie, is there. My son, Cameron. My son-in-law, Zach. My daughter, Taylor. And my youngest son, Gabriel. My other son, he couldn't attend tonight, but, he was here with his heart and spirit. So, so thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Rob.
Thank you.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you. Before we move to the second
Dave,
item.
can I make a comment?
Oh, yes, please.
Thanks, Mr. Chair. I just want to say, Rob, you're one of the greatest, seriously, greatest individuals I've ever met. You make the I department fun, and I've never heard that in my life. The I department fun, and those that work with you are amazing, and they're, you can call them up anytime and never get the feeling like, because they could do that very easily with me, and go like, you are dumb, but they are great. Rob likes 70s music. He loves the same kind of music I do. Anyway, and then I'm impressed that your son-in-law Zach was the first one that started us clapping. I'm going like, wow, that's impressive. I thought that had to be a son because I didn't know if an in-law would do that. So that's impressive. But Rob, really, thank you for who you are, and you make Murray City a better place.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
I just want to say ditto, except for the music.
That's right.
Okay. Thank you, Councilman Hales and Councilwoman Turner. Before we move to business item number 2, I would like to acknowledge the scouts that just came into the room. If each of you young scouts will stand and give us your name and your troop number.
Okay, I'm Dallas Giles, and I'm Troop 1127.
I'm Brendan Houghton, and I'm from Troop 1127.
I'm Leif Larson, and I am also Troop 1127.
Okay.
I'm Colin Hanson, and I'm Troop 429. I'm Justin Mitchell, and I'm Troop 429 also.
Okay, thank you. And do we have one more scout back there? That's right.
I love it.
Mr. Woodbury. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that, Samuel. All right, and we have scout leaders here. Would you stand? Give us your name.
Yes, I'm Scoutmaster Alexander Keemsma for Troop 1127.
Thank you for serving.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No, you're fine. Okay, and then I guess the other scouts are here with their parents. All right, very good. Okay, let's move to item number 2. Consider a resolution approving an interlocal cooperation agreement between the city and Salt Lake County for receipt by the city of Tier 2 Zoo Arts and Parks funds. Kim Swanson presenting.
Thank you, Council, Mayor. So what this is a resolution to accept the funding from the Zoo Arts and Parks funds for $85,000 this year to go towards our cultural arts division to help them with the programs that they offer. Again, we've received $85,000 this year. That's up a little bit from last year. Last year it was $79,000. And we also want to thank the mayor and council for the support that you give the cultural arts division. That's the big reason that we are continuing to get these funds, is because of the programs that we offer to Murray residents, not only to children but to adults. So, any questions?
That's great
Thank
news.
you, Kim.
Yeah.
Okay,
We'll
to the
take it.
council, any discussion? Okay, we'll take a motion, please.
I'll make a motion to adopt the resolution approving an interlocal cooperation agreement between the city and Salt Lake County for receipt by the city of Tier 2 Zoo Arts and Parks funds.
I'll second.
Okay, thank you, Jennifer.
Aye.
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 Aye. Okay, Item number 3, consider a resolution authorizing the execution of an interlocal cooperation agreement between the American International School of Utah, the AISU, and Murray City, referred to as City, relating to school resource officer provided by the city to AISU. Chief, if you would, please.
Yes, you were so gracious to approve and fund us an officer to put in the school this year. We've started that. This interlocal agreement outlines that working agreement between us and the school, and something that they have agreed to also as far as what we'll do, what we won't do, and how they will compensate us. So this is kind of the working agreement that we will be entering into with them.
Any questions for the chief? Okay, any discussion?
Is the compensation the same as with the Murray City schools? Or shouldn't I ask that?
What AISU's what they will be compensating us is the same that we are currently getting from Granite School District for Cottonwood High School, which is different than what we're getting from Murray School District.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Chief. No other questions? All right, take a motion.
I'll make a motion we adopt the resolution authorizing the execution of an interlocal cooperation agreement between the American International School of Utah and Murray City relating to a school resource officer provided by the city to AISU.
I'll second.
Jennifer?
Aye.
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 Aye. Okay, item number 4. Consider a resolution approving the termination of development agreement for the Vine Street Senior Living Project and authorizing the mayor to execute the termination. G.L. Critchfield presenting.
Thank you. The council will recall some time ago that there was a developer who was going to come and put in a senior assisted living center right here behind us. When they tied up that property by contract, they also came to the city and got a development agreement to develop the property. They filed or recorded that development agreement against the property, and as you know, that development is not going forward. So in order to clear the title to that property, we need to file a termination of the development agreement. The other side has already signed, and that's what we're here tonight to, is to terminate that development agreement officially. If there are any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
No questions? Any discussion? Okay, hearing none, we'll ask for a motion on the resolution.
I'll make a motion to adopt the resolution approving the termination of development agreement for the Vine Street Senior Living Project and authorizing the mayor to execute the termination.
I'll second that.
Jennifer?
Aye.
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 Aye. Item 5, consider a resolution adopting the regular meeting schedule of the Murray City Municipal Council for calendar year 2019. Janet Lopez presenting.
Thank you. In your packet, you had the proposed 2019 regular meeting schedule, and those meeting dates are generally the first and third Tuesdays of every month, with 4 exceptions. And those exceptions are January due to New Year holiday. We will meet on the 2nd and 4th Tuesdays. August due to a power conference. So our meetings would be on the 1st and 4th Tuesdays. In November, to avoid Election Day, there will be municipal elections next year too. We would meet on the 2nd and 3rd Tuesdays, and in December, just to free up your month during the holiday season, we'd meet on the 1st and 2nd Tuesdays. Any questions?
Sounds good. No questions?
I just make a statement that I know that I'm glad we're obviously couldn't do it because of we'll have municipal councils running, but I just love the idea not to have a meeting on Tuesday, just because if there was something, a matter that was, that someone wanted to be here and they were conflict of voting or something, I just think it's great not to have a meeting on election night, but that's my opinion.
Okay, well, thank you, Councilman Hales, appreciate that. With that, we'll conclude our business items and we'll turn the meeting over to the mayor for his report.
We did adopt that.
Oh, I'm sorry, I apologize for that. If I could get a motion on that resolution, please.
I'll adopt the resolution of, or approve the resolution adopting the regular meeting schedule of the Murray City Municipal Council for calendar year 2019.
I'll second.
Okay, Jennifer?
Aye.
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 Aye. See, Dale, you're not the only one that can make a mistake. Okay.
Thanks for making me look good.
Yeah, no problem. And now I'll turn the meeting over to the mayor for his report and any questions we may have.
Okay, thank you. I hope you like our uniform. GL and I are on a trial basis here. Thought we'd have a uniform tonight. Just a couple of things. Just want to remind the public that the Park Center hours are now in the winter hours, which includes Sunday 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. So through the winter months, those hours are available. Also, we have the Food for Fines month in November. So those of you who have fines due at the library, you can take $1 off your fine for donating for every can of food you donate up to $5. You can take those off your fines. So I encourage you to do that. It goes for a good cause. And finally, on October 22nd, our annual leaf drop-off began in Murray Park, and that will run through November, weather permitting. So citizens are able to take their leaves over and put them in the dumpsters, please not on the ground. Just have to pick them up again. But so that's available through November, weather permitting. So unless you have any questions, that's it.
I was going to ask you about Bus Rapid Transit. I noticed you sent a letter supporting the Taylorsville Bus Rapid Transit. Does that come to Murray as well?
That route actually is from the Murray station over to Taylorsville.
Got it. Thank you, Mayor. Any other questions for the mayor? Okay. With that, we'll stand adjourned.